And the Clippers starting five. They've got Ivica Zubac, Patrick Beverley out there with Paul George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Morris in at the four. And for the Nuggets, the backcourt is Murray and Harris. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. And it's Grant in at small forward. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said. Now, here is George, and Leonard has it in the corner. Rebound by Murray. Grant outside. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. From downtown. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. And Morris has got the ball here for the Clippers. Right side George. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Harris outside. To the paint. Stolen by George. And there's the pass to Beverley. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Millsap passes to Murray. Kicks to Millsap. Five on the clock. Beyond the arc. Hits the three-point bomb.
And I tell you, Millsap's one of those players, he just seems to get better every day he's been in this league. And more than anywhere else, I think that shows in his ability to score from beyond.
Now, here's Beverley.
And one.
Outside for George.
Hey, yo, right here, baby.
Drains it from 9 feet away.
When near the bucket, Paul George knows what to do. This guy has such a nuanced understanding of the offense.
And that one's good. Millsap.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
The Clippers again turning it over. Beverley against Murray.
Ball coming.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in.
Hey, come around.
Jokic kicks to Harris. Pass to Murray. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc to the middle. And Millsap slams it in.
How many times have we seen Millsap throw it down? We've known about his leaping ability for years.
Pass to Leonard. Takes a 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And, guys, they've put the defense on the defensive.
Harris off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
George finds Beverley. To the inside. Outside for George. The Clippers get another chance here. Morris with the bucket.
Yeah, see, Marcus Morris has the physicality and the frame to be able to be a force on the offensive glass. That's nicely done.
Murray against Morris. Grant outside. From the arc. And again, Denver with the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Beverley, the pass to Leonard. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul. Here's Morris. Rejected by Millsap.
And Millsap, for his size, a pretty good rim protector.
Outside for Murray. Passes it to Jokic. Down low. That's good from Harris on the assist by Jokic.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
The pass to Leonard. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's the Nuggets now with the ball.
Get on Murray.
They're on a 14-4 run. Pass to Jokic.
Get through that.
Grant outside. And again, Denver with the triple.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
Beverly dishes to Leonard. Fires the three. Not going to fall. Starting off slow, he misses his first three from the floor.
Hey, yo, right here.
Murray surveying the D. Inside, Millsap, and it's slammed in by Millsap.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
Yeah, trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
From deep, George. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Murray, no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Now, here's Beverly. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To halt the run, and he lays it up and in.
Well, this guy is a fighter. Patrick Beverly will not back down from contact. When the story of Kawhi Leonard is told, it will be about the hard work being the secret of his success. Here was a guy who was not the most vaunted prospect in either high school or college, but boy, he kept his eyes on what he was after, and he kept working.
Leonard kicks to Beverly. They get it back.
What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
Denver leading by 9. Murray outside. And the shot is good. And Doris, you were talking about Leonard's work ethic. Going back to San Diego State, he used to come in at 6:30 in the morning. No lights on in the gym, so he brought his own lamps. I mean, the guy was dedicated.
No doubt, Kevin, and that has been the through line of his career. First to practice, last to leave. He has that hunger to improve, the drive and the desire to put in the time to be great. There's a price to be paid, and he's willing to pay it.
A different look for Denver. Porter's checked in for Jeremy Grant, and it's Torrey Craig in for Harris. Harrell, he's checked in for the Clippers. Williams comes in for Patrick Beverly. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Morris is checked in for the Nuggets. The Clippers also making some changes. Jermichael Green, he's checked in for Morris. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Leonard. Morris passes to Millsap. Just 5 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. They get it back. Porter finds Morris. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Nuggets making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. Here's Jokic. Outside, Porter. 6 to shoot. Here's Craig. From outside, off the mark. Clippers trail by 11.
Get on Williams.
On the wing, George. Harold dishes to George. Pass to Williams. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Near the 3-point line, it's Morris. The shot, no good. And the Clippers will come the other way. Shamet the pass to Williams. On the wing, George. Fires the 3. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. George has got it back down to within single digits for the Clippers. To the middle, here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
George with the bucket. George has got 7.
That one's not on the defense. That's just pure aggression from Paul George. He wants that challenge.
Passes it to Plumlee. Harrell against Jokic. Unloads. And it's Shamet with the rebound. Clippers trail by 8. Down low. Plumlee with the steal. Morris looking over the floor. The pass to Jokic. The dish to Porter. It's tipped. Williams with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Williams, that's good.
A small frame, but big game. Lou Williams in the paint.
Bounce pass from Morris. Jokic inside. He's defended by Harrell. Jokic inside. Harrell on him. Jokic, no good. And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. 6-point game. Denver's gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range in the first quarter. Morris against Williams. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. To the inside, Green. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
It's his first trip to the line.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That's good from Green. Both free throws good from Green. 1:11 left to play in the first quarter. Morris passes to Jokic. He kicks it to Porter. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That's his first foul. .59 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Jokic.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Pass to Harrell. To the paint. Jokic with the steal. We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig. That's his first foul.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Clippers trail by 6. Here's George. 7 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Williams. And the Clippers miss again. Paul Millsap has been leading the charge for Denver. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Recently, we spoke with Patrick Beverley about his throwback style.
Old school basketball, you know, and it's fun and it's light. Fans deserve it on both sides. You know, it's good old-fashioned basketball. You know, it's all a part of the game. We're both trying to win, and that's what people want to see. Hard-nosed, edgy basketball.
Now, pound for pound, Greg, Beverley may be the most physical player in the league.
And he also gets in your head. It's a combination that allows him to get stops against guys as big as Kevin Durant.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've been watching, guys, with the Nuggets, what are you seeing out there?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
We've got Plumlee. He's out there with Porter. And it's Morris in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Shoot 2.
Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got him.
Hey, you get shooter. I got him.
You got this guy right here?
Free throw, good. Jokic. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint. Stolen by George. Down low, here's Williams. Plumlee with some nice D.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
The offensive rebound. Jokic lays it up off the glass. Jokic has got 7 points in the game.
Now, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
I got yours. I got yours.
Porter against George. George double-teamed, and it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Denver. And then for Los Angeles, Marcus Morris comes in for Jermichael Green, and it's Leonard in for Landry Shamet. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Inside, here's Morris. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
You see, you can't be too physical with Marcus Morris. This guy is so strong, and he's so good at drawing the foul.
The Clippers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That free throw, no good.
You know, there's a toughness and an energy about Marcus Morris that elevates any team he plays for. This guy is an incredible teammate.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Grant, he's checked in for Plumlee, and it's Gary Harris in for Monte Morris. And the second free throw, good. Here's Murray. No points in the game yet for him. And it's Murray with the jam.
You got to feel comfortable when Murray is working the pick and roll. His shooting, speed, and passing all are next level.
Now here's Williams. Outside Leonard. Six on the shot clock. Harrell trying to free himself up. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Kawhi Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard, one of the league's most dominant rebounders, Doris, from the wing position.
Board man gets paid. That was his motto from back in high school and college. It's all about hard work and earning your keep, according to Kawhi.
Shots good by Williams.
Well, the floater game has always been good for Sweet Lou. That shot is unblockable.
Jokic inside, defended by George. Jokic, no good. Clippers trail by 6. Left side, Williams. Outside, George passes to Harrell. Over Murray. And Harrell, the bucket on the assist by George. Now, just a 4-point Nugget lead.
Montrezl Harrell starting to show a little face-up game. Gets to the mid-range.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Nuggets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Shooting 2. Knock this in. Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby. Hey, man, you want this guy? Yo, I'm gonna shoot it, huh?
That's good from Harris. Paul Millsap is checked in for Michael Porter. The Clippers also making some changes. Zubac is checked in for Harrell, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Williams.
I got mine. Who got shooter, huh? Hey, let me get big man.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Greg is a point guard. What is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to is really paramount.
Shooting 1.
And we know Patrick Beverly is one of those guys you love having him on your team. But if you're an opponent, you absolutely despise this guy's toughness and the way he embraces the defensive end of the floor. Patrick Beverly has dug it out of the dirt and created a great career.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Now here's Leonard. Over Grant. Here's Zubats. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player.
For three, Harris sinks the three-pointer. And now an 8-point Nugget lead.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
And Beverly kicks to Leonard. And that one is good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And here is Murray. Leonard brings the double team. Grant surveying the D. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by George. George has got his fourth rebound in this one. Outside Leonard. Back to George. Kicks it to Beverly. Zubats the pass to George. And it's sent back by Millsap. Grant against Leonard. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. Los Angeles on D. They trail by 6. There's the pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Here's Grant. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got 4 rebounds now tonight. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Beverly. Leonard's got 6 in the quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Grant outside. Off target from outside.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
George looking around. Five to shoot. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Grant. Harris, right side. Pass to Jokic. They could use a bucket. That one, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Murray finds Jokic. Jokic draws the double. The Nuggets moving the ball around, and the dunk by Grant.
How about Jeremy Grant playing to his strength, uses that athleticism to finish that one with authority.
And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Landry Shamit's checked in for George. Shamet the pass to Beverly. Morris inside. Millsap's there. And it's sent back by Millsap. Leonard with the steal. Beverly against Grant. Here's Shamet. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. The Nuggets leading by 4. Grant outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Marcus Morris picks one up there. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in two different settings.
Yeah, I mean, two very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to Vancouver.
right? Let's get back in both
Seattle.
those cities.
Exactly. And the Nuggets making a change here. Plumlee's checked in, and Grant drops them both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And Beverly kicks to Morris for 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Morris has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, this is why Mr. Morris is out there. The ability to drain the shot from long distance and spread the floor.
Plumlee, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort. And here is Los Angeles now. It's a 5-point game. Beverly dishes to Morris. Nobody near Leonard. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And Plumlee gets it to go on the assist by Murray. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Leonard. That's tipped. Stolen by Grant. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Now it's a 6-point Nugget lead. Beverly finds Shamet. Here's Morris. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
And free throw good from Morris.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
A different look for Denver. Torrey Craig comes in for Grant, and Monte Morris subbed in for Gary Harris. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Green, he's checked in for Leonard. And Morris drops them both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Murray right side. Morris with the bucket.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Shamet the pass to Morris. Zubac's with it. He's guarded by Plumlee. Zubac's no good. The Nuggets leading by 7. Morris outside. Murray for 3. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. And the Nuggets making a change here. Porter's checked in. Harrell, he's checked in for the Clippers. Williams comes in for Patrick Beverly. Craig kicks to Porter. Clock at 6. Near the three-point line, it's Morris. That's good on the jump shot. Morris has got 5 points now this quarter.
I'll tell you, he's playing with much more discipline here in the second quarter. He is waiting for good opportunities and capitalizing.
Williams for 3. The shot comes out.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
pass to Morris. 1:39 left in the first half. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Harrell. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Williams passes to Harrell. Plumlee with some nice D.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Passes it to Porter. Over Williams. Porter, no luck.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Shamet finds Williams. Morris outside. Trying to end the drought, and it's sent back by Millsap. 35 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Craig. He's covered by Shamet. And here's Morris for three. Denver gets it back. Plumlee, the pass to Craig.
Hey, right here. Yo.
To the inside, and Millsap slams it in.
And he's had some huge games over the course of his career, and he's in the midst of having another one. Millsap's just telling everybody, get out of his way.
The pass to Shamet. Jacks up a three. It doesn't go for him. And so it's the Denver Nuggets. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere near the kind of damage we expected. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It was all Paul Millsap in the first quarter. He had 34 points, 2 rebounds, and 5 blocks. Shaq, let's get your take on Denver.
Well, it was an unselfish, team-oriented half of basketball. The ball never stopped moving. Their offense had a great flow to it. It prevented anyone from getting lazy out there. They're always moving, cutting, knowing where they need to pass the ball, Ernie.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Clippers.
Their rebounding was an issue. I don't think that they showed the toughness that they need. It'll be a focus for them in the second half, I'm sure. They need to establish a physical presence inside.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Paul Millsap has been exceptional here, guys.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle. You love the work ethic he has had on display.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. Marcus Morris is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Leonard in at the 3 spot.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Denver shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Two.
And the first one at the line is good. And Harris drops them both. Clippers trail by 13. To the middle. And Morris throws it down.
What pretty vision right there by Patrick Beverley. Wow.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. Pass to Jokic. Shoots a fader. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 6 rebounds in the game. Over to the wing. From the corner. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And it's Paul George with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Boy, plenty of time left in the clock. He needs to keep his poise. That's his 4th foul now.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Here's Millsap. Rebound by the Clippers. The 3 from Leonard. The rebound by Grant.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Lets it go from deep. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Well, Grant is going to have to expand his range. And how about the confidence on that jumper?
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now here's Beverly. 5 points in the game. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. So Leonard will go to the free throw line. It's going to be on Jamal Murray. For Los Angeles, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
One shot.
How about Kawhi Leonard? How many guys in the history of their career can say, I was an NBA Finals MVP at 22 and then an NBA Finals MVP at 27? Simply incredible.
Now here is Harris. He's got 11. And here's Leonard from 3. Drops in the tray. Leonard's got it back down to single digits for Los Angeles. The Nuggets have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Jokic kicks to Murray. Here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Oh, Jeremy Grant going to give a little lesson in how to finish off a drive. Whoa.
Teardrop shot. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got 6 rebounds in the game. And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Murray, the pass to Grant. Tries it from the top of the key. Offensive rebound. Fires from deep. Deflected by George.
How about the timing from Paul George on that rejection? Twice on the pipes.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the Clippers have possession. Clippers trail by 10. And Paul George, Doris, kind of a late bloomer coming up in high school. His older sister used to give him the business on the blacktop. Of course, eventually, he found his stride, and the rest is history.
It took some encouraging from older sis and his high school coach, who actually had to threaten him with running suicides to get the guy to shoot more. And think about it. This guy plays his college basketball at mid-major Fresno State. That's really where he got onto the NBA radar. Kawhi Leonard, very comfortable in catch-and-shoot situations. This guy is so good, even without a dribble.
To the inside, Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Here's Morris. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Here's George. It's hauled in by Harris.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. There will be a subtle but significant change on the court this season. Wilson is now the official basketball supplier for the NBA and its affiliated leagues. In fact, they were the association's original supplier starting in 1946. Now, after a nearly 4-decade hiatus, Wilson reclaims that position. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate that, David. Thank you. And it's the Nuggets with the ball after the basket by Los Angeles. Murray kicks to Harris. No good on the three. Clippers trail by 7. Down low, here's George. That shot missing. Murray with the defensive effort. Inside, Leonard with the steal. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Finished off the break. George has got 9 points.
Well, we're talking about a multi-time winner of the Defensive Player of the Year. Huge hands, creates lots of turnovers.
Murray with the bounce pass. Here's Jokic. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
Michael Porter, he's checked in for Paul Millsap.
One shot.
I got mine. Who got shooter, huh? Hey, let me get big man.
Free throw, good. Jokic. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Clippers. Trailing here by 8. To the paint. Zubac finds George. And it's sent back by Jokic.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboards.
Clippers trail by 8. And Porter comes to help. And the dunk by Zubac.
Though he may not be a natural point guard, Patrick Beverly understands how to find his teammates.
To the middle. Out to Harris. The tray. Back to Porter. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. George. Nice D from Porter.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
It's stolen by Morris. Beverly with the ball. He has 5. Pass to George. And another 3 for the Clippers.
You have got to be aware of Paul George. He is a knockdown shooter from deep.
Porter outside. They get it again. And Jokic throws it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Now Porter. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. And Jokic gets it to go.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot.
Leonard, that's for 2. And that one hits back iron. The Nuggets leading by 7. Harris looking it over. No good from outside.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Tipped away and stolen by Murray. It's stolen by Morris. Now Beverly. He has 5. Outside, George. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
It's good from long range. Porter's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Denver. Morris comes in for Gary Harris. A big group substitution here for the Clippers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Jermichael Green comes in for Marcus Morris. Landry Shamet's checked in for George. And it's Williams in for Patrick Beverley. And so here's Denver. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Porter. Green with the rebound.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
The Nuggets have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
Two shots.
We got shooter, huh? Better box your man up. I got it.
Hey, just box out.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Who's got it?
Leonard looking around. Leonard draws the double. Here's Shamet. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Porter's got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside. Kept alive. Fades and shoots. That shot no good. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. A 12-point game over Morris. And it's Denver with the rebound.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Hey, yo, right here, baby.
Here's Craig. He's covered by Leonard. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Sweet little floater. Leonard's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Harrell against Jokic. Here's Porter. And the rejection by Harrell. Leonard draws the double. Harrell against Jokic. Jokic with the steal. Now here is Morris. He has 5. Porter finds Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Pass to Williams. Shoots the 3. Cans it from downtown. Williams has got 7.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Lou Williams, so crafty, GA, just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Denver, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
Two shots.
Hit these, baby. Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got him. Hey, you get shooter. I got him. You got this guy right here?
Free throw, good. Jokic.
Hit these, baby. Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got him. Hey, you get shooter. I got him. You got this guy right here?
And Jokic drops them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That's his first foul. Paul Millsap's checked in for the Nuggets. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. George is checked in for Landry Shamet.
I see him. Watch the pitch.
1:02 left to play in the third. Williams goes up and lays it nice and easy. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, the dribble drive by Lou Williams, such a special aspect to what he does.
Here's Porter. Good work there as it goes. Porter's got 5 now.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Denver leading by 9. Morris passes to Millsap. 27 seconds left in the third. Good D by Williams. Los Angeles has gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Outside, George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside, Williams. This one for 3. No good, shot missing. And we've reached the end of the third. Nuggets lead by 9. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Then it's Porter. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Craig in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And it's sent back by Jokic. On the wing, Porter. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Now the pass to Leonard. Fade away. Los Angeles with another miss.
The fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
And George gets the whistle that time. That will be foul number 5 on him.
And it's clear he's been a little out of control here tonight. The refs clearly have their eyes on him, and that's number 5.
And stolen by Williams.
Boy, and on a night where he's been so smart handling the ball, that's his first big mistake.
With the teardrop, he lays it in.
He is putting you in a bind because Lou Williams' passing ability sets up his scoring in the pick and roll.
Bounce pass from Morris. Here's Craig, guarded by Green. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Leonard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. On the wing, Williams fires for 3. No good. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. Craig passes to Morris. Millsap looking it over. Over Williams. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Williams with the ball, now defended by Jokic. Williams dishes to Leonard. Craig pulls it in. Craig's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the inside, and it's slammed in by Millsap.
And easy to understand why many believe Porter is the complete package, skilled at making the correct pass.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Grant, he's checked in for Porter. And Harris subbed in for Torrey Craig. And then for the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Marcus Morris comes in for JaMychal Green. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Lou Williams. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He said they've played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second-chance opportunities. And that, he said, is the difference in this game. They have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
Grant kicks to Morris. Here's Grant. 6 to shoot.
Don't forget the clock. Switch.
Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Now, Jeremy Grant has figured out how to be opportunistic on the interior. Nicely done there.
Morris inside, covered by Morris. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up. Murray's checked in for Morris.
One shot.
That free throw good from Morris. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. 6-point lead. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. That one good for 2.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Leonard the pass to Morris. Millsap with the double team. Here's Zubats. He doesn't hit that one. Good defense by Jokic. It's stolen by Morris. And here's Leonard from 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Leonard's got 25 points.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Murray dishes to Harris. Back to Murray. And Morris comes over to help. Shot clock at 5. Millsap misses.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And with that, the Denver lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Beverly.
This guy is such an intelligent guard. Patrick Beverly finding a driving lane and finishing.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Millsap in the corner. The Nuggets with another miss. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 15-6 run. And it's sent back by Jokic. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Down low, here's Harris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Lou Williams is checked in for the Clippers.
Two shots. We got shooter, huh? Better box your man out. I got it.
That's good from Harris.
We got shooter, huh? Better box your man out. I got it.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Well, they should be looking at a 3-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them.
Williams for 3, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Murray, the pass to Millsap. Dishes it to Harris. Grant outside. Offensive rebound. Jokic. And Jokic slams it in. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Beverly finds Williams. To the inside. And Morris throws it down.
Well, we know Kawhi will always attract lots of defensive attention, which puts him in a position to find his teammates. Pretty pass.
Now here's Murray. Good on the shot.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Pass to Jokic. Grant gets a wide open look. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, to me, Jeremy Grant is getting more and more confident and assured as an offensive player. He's starting to feel himself a little bit, guys.
And Morris throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That will be foul number 5 on him. Harris outside. And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And here is Williams. Now the feed to Beverly. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Beverly's got the lead up to 2 now for the Clippers.
Well, this guy's ability to attack and be aggressive, Patrick Beverly in the painted area.
Millsap finds Murray.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Williams outside. The three-pointer is right on target. Williams has got 13 points here in the second half alone. Harris outside. Pass to Millsap. It's hauled in by Zubac.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Beverly against Murray. Murray with the defensive effort. The Nuggets trail by 3. To the paint. Here's Jokic. It counts. And the foul. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Denver making a switch here. Porter's checked in.
One shot.
I got mine. Who got shooter, huh? Hey, let me get big man. Hey, way to kick that.
Here's Williams.
Switch.
Outside Leonard. Porter with the steal. Murray left side. To the middle. Here's Jokic. Count the basket. Jokic has got 29.
And you can just see the confidence level growing with each shot that he's made. That's now 5 of 5 here in the fourth.
Passes it to Leonard. And again, no good by the Clippers. Denver in the lead. On the wing, Porter. He's covered by Leonard. Harris's shot is good. The Clippers shooting here about 46% for the game. Bounce pass from Williams. Here's Leonard, and just miss after miss right now. Denver leading by 5. Williams comes with the double team. Williams with the steal. Leonard with the ball. And the pass to Williams. Wants to get it to Zubac, and does.
Over the course of his career, Lou Williams has really improved as a passer. That is nicely done.
Rodney McGruder's checked in for Williams. And the free throw, no good. Denver's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Pass to Millsap. Beverly against Murray. Pass to Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Top of the key. That one a little long. Clippers trail by 3. Inside. It's deflected. Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Timeout.
My goodness. Guys, you talk about embracing the moment, burying a key shot. Go ahead, Mr. Morris. We see you doing work.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're up by 1. 1:22 left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Murray against Beverly. Passes it to Jokic. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 1. Back to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. He dishes it to Morris. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Harris passes to Porter. Back to Harris, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris. Grant, he's checked in for Denver. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Mann's checked in.
Yo, Millsap!
Here's Jokic. Frames it from downtown.
Timeout. And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And the Clippers call time here. They're down by 4. 43 seconds left in the fourth. Los Angeles making a switch here. Shamet's checked in.
Set one.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Down low, here's Beverly. Money!
Huge moment for Patrick Beverly. Wow.
A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
Stolen by Zubac.
Points are an absolute must here.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
Morris, no good. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got him. Hey, you get shooter. I got him.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And Murray has it all. A deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator. Terrific guard play.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
And the Clippers call time here. They're behind by 4. 15 seconds left in the game. Guys, what's your take?
No time to waste here. Quick bucket and a foul.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
Leonard kicks to Zubac. Williams outside. Got it! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And you know what? The defense allowed him to get into that rhythm.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Two. Knock this in. Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby. Hey, man, you want this guy? Yo, I'm a shooter.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
Knock this in. Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby. Hey, man, you want this guy? Yo, I'm a shooter.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
From deep 3-point range, misses the tray. And so it's Denver who comes out on top here. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the...
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.